I started as a very wild child. Art was my go-to for everything. It was my animals and my art. I found objects on the ground, these beautiful little rusty washers and little Coke taps that were rusty and run over by cars and things like that. And they had such an incredibly authentic beauty to them, being so old, that I would make these little creations and then give them to people. And when I finally went to an art college, I finally felt like, wow, I met my people. Because there was artists all over the place, and it was an incredible rebirth of what my purpose in life was. They didn't offer the jewelry classes there, and so I was always go home at night, and I'd have jewelry parties and teach my friends how to make jewelry. And it formed into this complete love of mine. And after college, I continued to make jewelry, and I ended up working a whole myriad of jobs, from selling ice cream in Skippy trucks in New York, to selling flowers on the street corner, to waitressing, to working at the zoo. And I had a million jobs that didn't quite work out, but what did work out from these jobs was that I knew I didn't want to work for someone, and I knew that I needed to follow my path. Once I decided to be true to myself, everything in the universe opened. Tremendous amounts of goodness surrounded me. And it wasn't until I knew, every waking moment, just to keep my heart as the beacon for the direction on anything I did. I'm completely inspired by compassion. It really drives me in ways to create. We need to put compassion into this world, and beauty. And that's the most important part of what I do. I'm humbled and completely honored that I now have the ability to use the most magnificent stones like tanzanite and hand-cut turquoise and these beautiful diamonds and rubies. We cut our own stones and we cast with recycled metals. My studio is very unconventional in the aspect that I have numerous dogs walking around. Every once in a while, there might be even a goat or a baby cow coming through the studio. So it was always my dream to have a house, a studio, and a few barns that could hold all of our animals that we've rescued. So when I work, I can look out and I can see my little buddies all around. Now our business has grown, and we have a pottery division, we have Artisan steel division, and we have all these amazing artisans that make these pieces that I've designed. One of the prerequisites is that they have to love animals, and if they don't love animals, there's not even a place here. When I sit down and start creating, something otherworldly takes over. The mindful practices that I've instilled in everything that we do in this studio is exactly how I want to live my life. It's not like leaning into something, it is something. And that is a definitive choice that I made years ago to really live my life true to what I believe in.